Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you a shirt that I'm going to be selling right around this time of year. It sees a spike in demand and it's in a niche that I'm personally very familiar with. It's related to fantasy football. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use Kittl to create a really nice design. And it's going to be quick and easy because you know what? Kittl has pre-made design templates that we can customize to suit our needs. So let's get right to it. Quick reminder, guys, I've got a link at the top of the description to join Kittl for free. And right underneath that, I've got a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course. So please take advantage of that. And right underneath that, I've got a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group. So I hope you'll join. All right, guys, so I'm here on Kittl. Just wanted to remind you guys that in addition to being great for print-on-demand designs, it can help you with templates for things like logos, labels, posters, cards, social media. It can do a lot of things, not just limited in scope to print on demand, but I want to sell fantasy football league winners and league loser shirts. This is the time of year. Anybody watching that does fantasy football, let me know how you finished this year. How did you go? Hopefully you won your league, or hopefully you're going to win, depending on when you finish. But this is that time of year where the same way we saw a ton of sales at the beginning of the season, at the end of the fantasy football season, which is pretty much coinciding with the end of the NFL regular season, we see another spike in sales. It's another really good time to be selling shirts to the winners and the losers. Today, I want to use a template I found on Kittl that I think is perfect for selling a shirt to the winner. Okay, now this template says August 1973, 50 years of being fantastic. All right, now I'm just going to click use this design. And we're going to go ahead and instead of starting from scratch and spending a really long time creating designs, why don't we just use this and make it into a fantasy football league champion design? So I'm going to go ahead and start with right there at the top. Why don't we just click into where it says August, and we can either type like champion. If we do this, we could consider deleting some of those stars, or we can just go ahead and shorten, champion to champ. All right, and I think that's just fine. I think most people are cool with it saying champ. I think most of my friends say league champ anyways. We don't say league champion. All right, so you've got champ right there. The crown, you can keep or delete whatever you see fit. I actually think the crown looks great. I've sold some league champion shirts, obviously, in the past, and I almost always put a crown on it. I don't know what it is. I just think it's kind of like in your face. Like, yeah, I got the crown, In some of our leagues, we have this one league where we like travel. Whoever wins decides where we go the next year for the draft. And then we have like a championship wrestling belt. All right. So we're going to change 1973 to 2022 to commemorate this year. And down here, now we can get into more or less like the customization aspect, like whatever we think, like, the first two words were kind of easy, like champ 2022. Here, I might put like first place, do something like that. Champ 2022, first place. Then here, sometimes I like to be funny with these. I think that honestly, humorous shirts are the better way to go. So I didn't pre-plan the whole video out. How can we make this funny? Everyone else. Maybe we put everyone else. Okay, yeah, that'll work. So we're going to make it say everyone else. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to delete these stars so that we have more space. And I have to go back and say everyone else. And maybe I'll make the text a little bit smaller here. Where is it? We can maybe make it like 410. Maybe even a little bit smaller. Maybe like 370. Okay, yeah, that works. 370. Everyone else. And then I'm going to change fantastic to sucks. All right. And we have to do it for the layers behind as well. All right, check that out. I'd say that looks pretty good, right? And I mean, that was just on the spot. That was on the fly, all right? You can tell I've made these shirts before, and I know what kind of resonates with this audience, having played fantasy football for over a decade at this point in my life. I just love it. I love it. Everybody has their thing. Football is my thing, fantasy football especially. So we have the champ 2022, first place, everyone else sucks. I think that's hilarious. I know this is a good enough design easily to make sales in this space, in this niche. Keywords are pretty easy to figure out, like fantasy football first place 2022, or 2022 league champion, 2022 fantasy football champion, etc. All right. And this space may get a little bit competitive, as you would expect, especially with me releasing this video. So it never hurts if you have the ability to run ads, to set up a couple ads, especially if you're on somewhere like Amazon, where you can specify the exact keywords that you want to advertise on and the match type. Because with some examples, like the one I did with Juna, doing back to school designs, like we both struggled on getting sales because we didn't know what the like primary keywords to advertise on, or even just to target for organic ranking. We couldn't figure out what they were, because while the designs were amazing and they made a lot of sense based on trends, like you still have to help the algorithm put your shirt or your product in front of the right people. So in this case, it's very obvious. This is a strong candidate. Number one, to make sales. Number two, to be easily advertised and easily figure out what keywords for organic rank as well. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, though. Do you like the design? How'd you do this year in your fantasy league? Please check out Kittl. The link is at the top of the description. You can join for free. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with a new video.